on here, and it's not quite the Yu-Gi-Oh you would expect. It's not Master Duels. It's not Duel Links or anything like that. It's just straight up old school GBA Yu-Gi-Oh. One of my favorites, the Duelist Eternal Soul or Eternal Duelist Soul. I have a deck that I'm kind of ready to start off with, I think, and this is just going to be kind of a chill stream. Gonna kind of be one of those things where it's more of like a relaxation kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoy. I do need to check something real quick and make sure, because I am using a different setup in OBS, so I just need to make sure that we're good to go. Yeah, we're good on that. I do need to change the actual thing, so give me 1 second. I need to let's see here. Okay, I may actually have to do this on the computer, so give me 1 second. I did not expect to have to do this. I thought everything was going to be set up, but I just realized that I didn't change the actual name of the stream. So give me 1 second and we'll get started in just a moment with Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul. Alright, so I think this should be good, and then we're going to and I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna look okay. I'm hoping that it does, but once I refresh the stream, we should be good. All right. So here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul. I think I did one duel as like a test against Tristan, so we'll kind of just go through and play this as normal. I kind of wanted to do something. I had a really bad experience with. The thing that I'm worried about here is this crazy background. I'm hoping that it's not too abrasive. I had a really bad time playing Resident Evil 3 Randomizer, and I wasn't done streaming. Like, I didn't want to be done streaming for the night, so I wanted to do something fun. So I figured, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, is play old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, this is as old as it gets. There's no banned cards in here, and so this is just straight up old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Raigeki. The background is a little dizzying, so I hope it's not too bad on the stream. Like, I hope it's not too rough. I have set cards, and I'm wondering if it's not, so Cyberjar's effect is about to activate. Oh, that's concerning. Oh, it's actually beneficial because that means that it's not going into his, it's not going into his hand. Ooh, Penguin Soldier's a bit concerning. I love all these old cards. Ooh, Voice Raider is going to be nice. It's so fun seeing all of these old cards too, just these classic cards. I even now like to kind of play up to, honestly, GX. I'm kind of a default Andy when it comes to YouTube, or not YouTube, Yu-Gi-Oh! And with that being said, I kind of just like the way the old game was. That some of the stuff nowadays is so confusing with the amount of stuff that you have to do in it. Let's get rid of Yugi's whole back row, or whole row of monsters. He still has, what is it, swords? Yeah, he's got swords still, and only one turn has passed. That sucks. But as far as like old Yu-Gi-Oh goes, I can go up to GX, but when you start talking about synchro summoning, especially like pendulum summoning, and there's even now like rush duels, I don't know anything about it, so I kind of just like to play the old school stuff. Alright, I think we're gonna do that. Let's do Premature Burial. And maybe send one of my big boss monsters to the graveyard. I don't have any. Cool. So my boss monster right now is Summon Skull. Wait, I thought Premature Burial... Oh, it's... I forget. I'm thinking of Foolish Burial. Foolish of me, that is. Because I thought it was the wrong one. Alright, we should be able to make quick work of Yugi when we get our turn back. Yeah, trap hole. And I don't know how long this stream is going to be. Maybe like an hour or so. I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet, so I'm kind of just playing this until I get tired of it. That's going to do some damage. Ah, I forget that you can hold the B button to like fast forward. And you could use it to cancel, like, activating trap cards and stuff. I'm not going to be able to beat him this turn, but I'll be able to beat him the next one. What's fun about this game, and the reason that it's one of my favorites, is it gets pretty deep. Like, as far, like, there's card hunters in here. I want to say the Merrick and them are in here as well, so it goes pretty deep as far as the regular game is concerned. I don't know why I'm doing that. I distributed the wrong monster. Cool. Glad I have this dual one, because if not, that would have been really bad. Alright. And I think to beat, like, I think to get to some of the other people, like the card hunters and stuff, you have to beat everyone 5 times. Anything good? Ooh, another copy of Pot of Greed. Ooh, and Soldier of Stone. That's always a good one. I thought I had Blue Eyes in here, but I guess I don't. I want to add another copy of... Oh. I guess you can only have one. So maybe it is a little bit limited. Okay. Oh, actually, I want to take Sword Stalker out of here. I do have a Blue Eyes. I have 2 Blue Eyes in my deck, actually. I don't have a third because Kaiba ripped it up. Sword Stalker goes to the trunk, and then Soldier of Stone. There he is. Goes into the main deck. Alright, Joey. Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 3 cards. Alright. We got a Blue Eyes. Dude, this backline is really gonna mess up Wheeler's day. One card face down, let's go. Remember when it used to be that simple? Like, it just used to be, I'll set 2 cards face down and end my turn. Now it's like, okay, 45 minutes later, after I have summoned and unsummoned cards repeatedly, I am going to absolutely wreck you on turn 2. And I mean, I get it. I get that it's evolving and the game is different now, but I really struggle with really understanding how some of the rest of the game goes nowadays. Oh, Mirror Force. Cool. He has one too. I really was actually hoping... What I was hoping for there was that, I could get enough monsters to summon Blue Eyes, and that didn't happen. Okay. This is only for 1 turn, right? Yeah. I'm not worried about his monsters right now because I have all of those backlines set, so they're all about to go away anyway. Trap hole. And Mirror Force. Let's go. Alright, now we're cooking. Monster Reborn. I just realized he may have set Mirror Force, and that makes me a little worried. we're gonna do premature burial. I'm gonna put Cyberjar out here. Okay, good, that wasn't Mirror Force yet. I'm hoping to use Cyberjar as kind of like a bait, so he puts something in attack position, and then, there we go. Joke's on you, though. Trap hole. Alright, this is the end of the duel. This is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh games because it's truly, like, kind of just simple Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, there's a couple of other ones that are from the GBA that, cool. There's a couple of ones from the GBA that are a little bit more elaborate, and they're like, I feel like I couldn't even get out of the deck editor in some of them. And this one is as close to just straight up Yu-Gi-Oh as it gets. And I always loved this game. We'll put swords. I don't know if my chat box is working actually, because I just got one of the bot things. Hang on one second. Let me see. This may change things up a little bit. Actually, I don't know if that's going to show or not, so instead, we're just gonna keep playing. I do have chat pulled up, though, if anyone shows up. I already have swords up, don't I? Yeah. If anyone does end up showing up, though, I will try to see it in time. But I think, because I switched to a different OBS, I think it's the chat box is incorrect. Which is nice because I don't think it shows up on the actual VOD version of this. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello. Alright, this is just set stalemate right now until I can get another strong monster. I could use Penguin Soldier now that I think about it. I forgot that he was down there, and his effect makes the up to two cards go in the hand, so I can at least do that. Ooh, Man-Eater Bug. Alright, we're gonna flip Penguin Soldier. You wish to return a monster to your hand. And then no. There we go. There you go, Bakura. How you like them apples? Man-Eater Bug. Oh, I don't want to use Call of the Haunted on his little monster. Summon Skull. One of my favorite all-time cards. I love Summon Skull. I think it's one of the best cards from back in the day. And that will do it, Bakura. So out of all of them, Tay is the only one I haven't beaten yet. I want to say that this is included in the, that new, I think Nintendo put it out, or it's at least it's on the Switch. I know it's on Steam too, but there's like a legacy game of all of the old Yu-Gi-Oh games, or a lot of them, I should say. So, but I want to say this is included in it. And if you've never played this one and you like old Yu-Gi-Oh, this is like right up your alley. It's perfect. I like how chaotic Cyber Jar and Morphing Jar are. Do you have a monster? They do have a monster. We'll do swords for now. I'll hang on to Dark Hole for like a desperate situation. And then, oh. Yes, click yes. Oh my gosh. I think what I'm gonna do, no, I'm gonna stay with what I was doing a couple seconds ago and try to keep that card in my deck. Big Shield Gardener was one of my favorite cards too, just because of how like classic of a card it is. It's such a huge defense. I did not mean to do that. Huh. I mean, I totally meant to do that, because I had Monster Reborn the whole time. I skipped my turn. Are we stupid? What am I doing? I will say though that this button, this controller that I'm using is not the best controller, and so it's kind of hard to use. Sorry, it's kind of hard to use at times. So it kind of makes me button mash a little bit. That's a neat card. I don't remember that card. What card was that? Water Dragon Fairy. I don't remember that one. I mean, it is a like a lower level monster though, so that's probably why. It's not enough to take you out yet, Taya, but you're in trouble. Pretty much one more turn and you're done. This game gets a little bit more interesting too, like when you do get to the card hunters and stuff. Right now it's kind of just... I just skipped my turn. It gets a little bit more interesting when you actually have to play against like the card hunters and stuff, but for now it's kind of just the intro level stuff. And let me tell you, there are some really challenging duels later. Like, even for it to be old school Yu-Gi-Oh!, there's a couple of them I was sweating in a little bit from when I played. I played this about 10 years ago, for nostalgia purposes, and it was pretty intense, actually. Alright, let's end this duel. Oh, it's a classic card. I love how it's like, their life points are at 0, but it's like, hey, do you want to activate a trap card just in case? Ooh, Goblin's Secret Remedy is a fun one. Okay, like I said, I think you have to beat everyone at least 2 or 3 times to move on. Ooh, Sanguine's gonna be an issue. If I'm not careful. No, watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yugi's gonna set his entire system up and completely frontline everything, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. It is the only downside, because my deck is primarily trap cards and spell cards, so that does become a issue at times. I wasted Call of the Haunted. Not smart of me. Let's see what all those cards are. Go ahead and get Sanguine's stuff activated. Alright, I think Sanguine's when you destroy him. It's not a flip. Baby dragon. There are fusion monsters in here too. Like, I want to say Five-Headed Dragon is in here even. And I used to use Five-Headed Dragon in this game, and I had like a whole dragon deck that was actually pretty decent. Go ahead and let Sanguine do his thing. He's probably going to set Mystical Elf next, so I really do need to go ahead and put Blue Eyes out there because I'm not going to be able to destroy that card yet. I can with Summon Skull. Yeah, figured. The thing that I appreciate about this game too is that the AI is actually pretty smart. They don't do many like stupid mistakes often, which is very nice because it's more realistic. Oh, Time Wizard's a problem. Hello? Oh, okay. No, don't. Anyway, hey, guess what? Monster Reborn. Bring Blue Eyes back. That actually kind of worked out a little bit. This actually might end the duel here. If you watch my content, you will realize I am very bad at math. Actually, I don't think it will. I think I'll have 50 life points left. How did we get to 50 life points? What a weird number. Go, White Lightning. Hopefully we'll get to those other duelists soon. I'm hoping it's only like a couple more duels. Change of Heart was kind of an OP card, if you really think about it, because you can do this with it. Take your own opponent's card and use it to tribute summon your own card. Oh, Yugi. I don't think that's gonna... Doesn't that... Okay, yeah, I was right, it does. It, negates a trap card activation. When's the last time I used 7 Tools Bandit on, like, Duel Links or something? That's crazy. Morphing Jar. I could use Raigeki, but I want to get a full hand again with Cyber Jar so that I have a little bit more of an edge. Time Wizard again, Yugi? Don't think that worked out for you, bud. Oh, it did. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually a problem. Am I gonna lose to Yugi? This isn't even Pharaoh. This is just Yugi. I hope not. That would be really bad. Pot of Greed allows me to draw 3 cards. Sweating a little bit. This is harder than it should be for the tutorial duels. Gotta have the heart of the cards here to keep me alive long enough to survive this onslaught of really weak monsters. See, that's what I'm saying. Even with like a decent deck, if this was like Kaiba or Merrick or somebody, I would be in some serious trouble. Because 1900 is what Kaiba's gonna put out, and I might actually lose to Yugi here. Oh, I really need a good card. Okay, Big Shield Gardener will keep me alive for like one more go, but that's about it. I'm about to lose to Yugi. Oh, that was clutch, actually. I've always liked Rogue Doll. Or Rogue Doll. I always call it Rogue, I don't know. I always like that card, though. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. I can't lose to Tutorial Yugi. Oh, I just lost to Tutorial Yugi. That is not great. Wow. That sucked. I gotta crush him on this one. That was abysmal. We'll go swords. We'll do Cyber Jar. And yes. I'm hoping for some monsters to get out on the field so we can start using them for some summoning. Alright, we're cooking a little bit, and Yugi actually has no protection too, so this is about to be a pretty clutch little... Oh, well now he does, I forget. He also has to have his turn. We're gonna do Summon Skull. And on top of that... Alright, let's destroy his set monsters, and then next turn we should be able to hit him pretty good. Get a little bit of revenge on the fact that he just beat us. Alright. Swords of... I have Magic Jammer on the field. Not getting away that easily, Yugi. The only thing I don't like about this game, and this is such a nitpicky thing, but if you have Mystical Space Typhoon, every single second it asks you, hey, you want to activate Mystical Space Typhoon? Hey, you want to activate Mystical Space Typhoon? And the answer is no. Why would I use it right now to destroy my own card? The answer is I wouldn't. And I thought it was if you held B down, it would stop you from... It would stop from having to ask you over and over and over again. We're going to go ahead and end this duel against Yugi. I can't believe he beat me. That's really crappy on my part. Like, I haven't fully built the deck that I want. It's just kind of the deck, like, I got a couple of card passwords and just put them into the password machine. Gaia the Dragon Champion, heck yeah. That actually draws one card. That wouldn't be bad to put in the deck, actually. Maybe we get rid of... Yeah, I was going to say, there's actually one card that I put in here just to be able to make 40. And then that one was... Yeah. Perfect. Alright. It's actually a useful card. Alright, I'm ready to unlock the next level of Duelists. We'll go swords first. That way, in the event that we end up with the situation that we had last time, it's not as drastic. Oh, man, Morphing Jar. Oh, I don't really want Morphing Jar. I want Cyber Jar, so I hope he doesn't attack Cyber Jar. Or Morphing Jar, I mean. We're gonna go ahead and do Blue Eyes out here. Oh, now this is the possibility to do something here. So maybe he attacks Cyber Jar, or when I flip Cyber Jar next turn, it'll destroy the monsters, and I can bring Blue Eyes back and probably end it next turn, depending on what we get out of Cyber Jar. Yugi, what are you going to attack? I really did not mean to put mystical... What just happened? What? What? What happened? I don't know what happened there. Hopefully after the next duel, it'll let us fight people like Merrick. Oh, Dark Magician, huh? I thought I had Trap Hole set. I do have Trap Hole set. Sorry, Yugi. But hopefully we'll be able to play the next set of Duelist next. Oh, I forgot all about, like, the tournament stuff in this game, too. Like, you'll get these magazine issues. Yeah, still nothing on the, Still nothing on the, changing the duelists. Alright. Let's do Penguin Soldier. Battle Ox is such a classic card, too. It's one of those really just fun cards. Next turn, if I have one of my tribute monsters, I'll probably use Monster Reborn and bring him out so that I can use the tribute. Yugi used swords too. No boss monster yet. Which is fine, I mean, I can't attack anyway, so... Wait, I have Mystical Space Typhoon. The time to actually use it. Set Magic Jammer. Oh, Penguin Soldier. He didn't return both cards? That's a weird move, Yugi, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's wanting me to use Call of the Haunted. I bet. I was gonna say, I don't have anything in the extra menu. At least I don't know what it would be asking me to do. It is trying to get me to use Call of the Haunted. Why would I use Call of the Haunted right now? Yeah, there's literally nothing in my deck, or in my graveyard, that I would want to bring back. Penguin Soldier is not going to cut it, Yugi. Shut up, Mokuba. Pot of Greed, it allows me to draw 3 cards. I can't draw a boss monster to save my life. Well, regardless, the next turn should be the last one, and then maybe we unlock the next Duelists because it's 5 wins against Yugi. I'm hoping that's the situation. Well, a little bit more of a challenge here. I mean, he did beat us that one time, but that was kind of a fluke. Alright. Nope, we're still gonna have to beat some other people. Alright, let's see. Morphing Jar. I'm gonna set Dark Hole. In Skull Angel, I can kind of use it too as a extra pot of greed. Just gives me 1 card though. let's see what you do, Joey. Time Wizard. Okay. Not great. Not bad, but not great either. Alright, Joey, here's where you messed up, though, bud. Why can't I? Oh, it's not the battle phase, that's why. I was like, why can't I attack? Oh, I need Graceful Charity. That's wild, I don't have Graceful Charity in my deck. Tiger Axe. I kind of want to get Graceful Charity real quick. I think I'm going to look up the card password for it. I forgot all about Graceful Charity. Judgment. Oh, I always liked this card. Alright, so the card number is 7957144. So for those of you that don't know, these little numbers on here are actually the numbers on the bottom of the real trading card. So the cool thing about this game when I had it was you want to make your real deck that you have in real life, you can do that. And I always thought that that was really, really cool and a cool part of this game. That if you had the actual card, you could make your deck. And also, it was really beneficial to quickly move through this game to get all of the really good cards. So, that was always a nice feature, too. We're going to set you Trap Hole and Magic Jammer. So, Summon Skull. Then I am going to use Raigeki. I just had a weird feeling like someone was watching me. I'm not going to Mystical Space Typhoon my own card. That's stupid. $3,500 attack damage. And that's the thing too about old Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, was everyone was super crazy about Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. Summon Skull was just as good as Dark Magician with one less tribute, and I always thought that that was way better, and that's why I always liked him a lot. You and Time Wizard, Joey, I swear. Great. Just got hit with Time Wizard of all things. I really can't do anything. Axe Raider's a little more concerning. Swords is clutch. Brother, no way. I'm gonna lose to Joey Wheeler. I'm about to lose to Joey of all people. Alligator Swordsman? Soldier Stone will help with the situation. Alright, well that should hold him off at least a little bit, as long as he doesn't summon... Oh, I forgot about Time Wizard. Well, that worked too. Force and monster. I have Magic Jammer, thankfully. Nice try, Joey. Really gotta play my cards right here, if you know what I mean. We're going to go ahead and end this duel with Change of Heart. I just wanted to use Mirror Force, I guess. That's I almost lost to Joey Wheeler. I almost lost to Joey Wheeler. Judgment. Muyon Curry. That is what I thought that card was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like tournaments and stuff in this game too. Yeah, I think you have to beat him twice in a row, and then you get like a special thing for beating him twice in a row, but it also counts towards the total number of duels, so that is helpful. Cyberjar. Trap Hole, and we'll set Mirror Force, and end my turn. Beaver Warrior. Beaver Warrior Yogi. So I should be able to, yeah, I should be able to still summon monsters here. So we're going to, well, I'll at least use him to bring him out. Alright, next turn should do it for the first half of the tournament. Then we fight him again, and then we move on from there. So I'm thinking here we use Maneater Bug and kill the monster he puts out. Hopefully we'll get like a boss monster that we can use for a tribute summon after this. Not quite. I want to hang on to both of these, and what I'll probably do is set Morphing Jar so that I get a set of 5 cards next. Go ahead and let Joey attack it. I'm gonna set you to defense. And then I do want to hang on to Raigeki, and because I'm going to use it after I get a new set of cards for my hand. Alright, so that gives me 5 new cards. Alright, here we go. Check out this wombo combo we got going on here. We're going to use Raigeki. Destroy his monsters. Use Pot of Greed. We're going to do Summon Skull. Then, wait, where's it at? There it is. Kaboom, Call the Haunted. Ooh, I meant to do premature burial here. It'll be okay. Then premature burial. Oh, I could have done swords, I guess. Joke's on you, Joey. Then for once I am actually going to use main phase 2 to play Monster or Swords of Revealing Light. How's that for a wombo combo? Monster Reborn, huh? Now then. Can't end the duel this turn, but I'll end it next turn. Oh, I won't? Well, yeah, I will end it this turn, because I can summon Silver Stone in this. I'm stupid. Like, I'm legitimately dumb. Alright. Judgment. That one loss against Yugi is really annoying. Oh, it didn't count. I may cap this out at probably around a minute or an hour 30 because it is currently 1:13 a.m. and I really probably need to try to lay down and go to bed. So we'll play a couple more rounds. Hopefully we'll get to that next set of duelists. If not, that'll be for a later video. Heavy Storm series. That'll probably be for a later set of duels. Because this is one of those kind of games where it's like I can just kind of sit here and relax and play it and kind of maybe even chat with some people in chat and just kind of, you know, meander around a little bit. On my totally legit gigantic Game Boy Advance. Morphing Jar. I'm actually fine with those being discarded because that means if I pull Monster Reborn or one of those other revive cards, I will be able to bring back Blue Eyes. I want to say Twin-Headed Dragon is in this game too, but I'm not 100% sure. It's like a fusion card that's just 2 dragon-type monsters, and it's pretty powerful. Oh, buddy, you're screwed. And I think I saw Axe of Despair down there too. I say Twin-Headed Dragon is in this game, but I don't know that for certain. There's Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, Twin-Headed Fire Dragon. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. That's okay. In this duel with White Lightning. Ooh, Negate Attack would be a good card to get to while I'm thinking about it. I saw Waboku and it made me think of Negate Attack because I was like, oh, that negates an attack. And I was like, oh, Negate Attack is also a good card. Let's find it real quick. 1431. I canceled out. 1431, and then it is 5573. Alright, let's put that in the deck. What can we get rid of? Honestly, I don't use you in... Oh, there's 2 copies of it, so... I don't know, I feel like Penguin Soldier is actually useful, too. So maybe Rogue Doll? And then... negate attack. Why don't we put both Waboku and Negate Attack in the deck? That way it does negate 2 different attacks from the opponent. Alright, Bakura. What have you got, bud? Bakura, don't eat spaghetti in bed. You're getting spaghetti everywhere. Or whatever he says. Haunted, and then Battle Ox. Magic Jammer. Not a bad little back line to start the duel off with. Ooh, he has Maneater Bug. Cringe, dude. I'm not using Call of the Haunted on Majestic Elf. I'm just not doing it. Not unless it's like for a tribute or something. Big Shield Guard now. Battle-Ox, let's go. Probably will use Black Pendant to kind of boost up one of these guys. I have 2 Battle Oxes in this deck, I just realized that. Dark Elf. I might get in the duel right here, depending on what this card is. No, man, I came within 300 life points. What's that card called? Crawling or Dragon Zombie. There is a one called Crawling Dragon, but it's not the same one. Big mistake, but that might end the duel. It did end the duel. Let's go. Ooh, Ball of Illusion is good. Probably got 1 or 2 more duels in me, and then that'll be it for this episode, for lack of a better word, for this live stream, for the VOD. This will be like an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And like I said, I'll probably come back to this. It's one of those just kind of turn your brain off as much as you can and kind of just play the game kind of games, and I enjoy that aspect of this game a lot, and so I look forward to doing that again sometime soon. I am trying to stream a little bit more too, so that I have a little bit of a backlog per se that I can kind of pull from and post. So if you do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh content, you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments below, and I will certainly try to post some more. I mean, there's always like stuff like Duel Links. Let's see, Master Duel is going to be too difficult for me. Like, people are going to wipe the floor with me, and it's not going to go well. So probably not that, but especially some of this older stuff that can be kind of emulated totally legally on my GBA, official GBA. But I definitely would love to do some more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Maybe even Pokemon content. Like, I don't know if a Nuzlocke is in my future. That's something that could be fun and challenging. It's something I've never done before. So that would be really interesting. And then, obviously, some of the other stuff, too, that I would love to do. I'm going to call the Haunted. And then I've already summoned Cyberjar, so I can't summon anything else. But yeah, I think that would be really fun to do, have some different content and whatnot, some different live streams, and try to get back into the process of at least doing like one live stream a week. I think would be cool, just because I went for a very long time where I did not live stream anything. I think it was like 6 months, and it's just because I've been so busy lately that I literally have not had time to. We're gonna do Cyberjar. Clear the board, as it were. Some hefty cards, Bakura. I attributed the wrong monster on accident. Trap hole. Nice try. Alright. Did not want to tribute him. Oh, great. Slowly dwindling Bakura's monsters down. Monster Reborn would be huge, but I can't even do anything right now because of the back line being full. What is that card called? Fire Skull, I think? Fire Reaper, that's what it is. I remember Fire Reaper from Capsule Monsters, which I do own a copy of up there on the shelf, and I'm kind of proud of that because it's a kind of hard game to find at times. That is going to do it. Go, summon skull, lightning attack. I think that's what Yugi says in the show. Guy, the dragon champion again. Where are we at on Bakura? 3 out of 4 losses. Tell you what, I'm going to do one more duel, and then we're going to call it a night. We're going to put swords out. And then Penguin Soldier. Cyberjar is always fun. Oh, I wish you hadn't have done that. Fine if you want to do that, Bakura. I didn't like that, so you can put it right back in your hand, bud. And on top of that. This may be a pretty quick duel for it to be the last one. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed Eternal Duelist Soul. Like I said, if you guys want, I can certainly do this in the future. I would really like to. I'm interested to see how the VOD looks and how it does on YouTube. Because, like I said, this is one of those games that I kind of just play for relaxation at times. And I would love to keep playing it if you guys enjoy the content. But that's going to do it for tonight. We have beaten Bakura. I lost to Yugi Moto at least once on this during the tutorial thing. I can beat him at least one more time. Because you have to get 5 on everybody, and I would like to go ahead and do that for the next time we play. And that one was so quick, I feel like I can do another pretty quick one. Morphine Jar. Magic Jammer. And in my turn. I'm a little worried about the background being kind of wonky, so I'm hoping that that's not a huge issue. Oh, I had Monster Reborn and I didn't set it. Dang. I could use... Let's see. Oh, I should have flipped that card first. I'm tired and I'm starting to lose it a little bit. As far as like how precise I'm being. Man-eater bug. Not so fast, Bakura. Alright, this should be it. So like I said, if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have enjoyed... He hit me with Man-Eater Bug. Bakura, my brother, are you serious? No, you're not doing that. Absolutely, you're not doing that. He is bound and determined to keep this duel going. Alright, regardless, this should, emphasis on should now, because I'm not so sure anymore. With Penguin Soldier, that should be the end of the duel at the end after this turn. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments below, and I definitely want to play some different games too. Like I was saying earlier, there's a couple of different games that I really want to play on stream. And I'm always open to suggestions as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul. And with this final hit from Summon Skull, we have done it. Okay. Still nothing? Alright. So that's going to do it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, let me know what games you want to see in the comments below. And until next time, see you later.